Since it's such a beautiful, dreary day, I'm going to tell a story about childhood experience that taught me a lesson about life. Happy Valentine's Day. Today's a dreary day, but where there's water, make an ocean. Instead of lemons, make a lemonade. Anyway, I have a story that I want to share. It's about life's lessons, and this is something that just from a chocolate kiss, which reminded me today since it's Valentine's Day. I wanted to share a story that happened to me as a kid, which if you see the shows like Scared Straight, these other things, and kids nowadays, getting time out, other things. This is why discipline is so important. Yes, not abusing your child, but at least discipline them. And I remember switches. We used to have to go out in the tree and get a limb off the tree. And I remember walking out there, you have to say, well, I don't want a big one because it'll bruise or hurt you, or you don't want a thin one because it's going to cause you to sting and bleed or whatever. So you'd always get the one that was kind of in between, because your mother would say, go get me a switch when I got in trouble, which I tried not to get in trouble after that. And so I was always a good boy. Point being is, there's a story behind this that is very important, because nowadays especially we need discipline and we need things to teach us the difference between right and wrong. I just woke up, so I'm having my Arkansas Razorback sweater. But I was actually born in Louisiana, lived in New Orleans and in Scotland, Holland, Germany as a kid. I actually ended up going back to junior high, high school, and college in Arkansas. My dad remarried, lived in Longview, Texas for 30 years, so that's why I kind of always say I grew up in, it's called an architects, because I was right on the border of Louisiana is where I was born, and grew up in Arkansas and went to visit my dad in Texas, Longview, so called architects. Anyway, the story behind this, Chocolate Kiss, this is why every time I see chocolate kisses, I always think of life's lessons learned, because as a kid I grew up and we were at Walmart, and we had a house about half a mile away from Walmart, and the one that they made a historic landmark recently. That's the house that I was growing up in. So what happened was that I was at Walmart, and my mother wouldn't buy me a Nerf football and a chocolate kiss. And so I was so upset, threw a temper tantrum. And so we get home, I jump on my bike, come along the railroad tracks, go to Walmart, and I actually, in the garden center, used to be a gap in the garden center, between the ground and the railing. So I went and took the Nerf football and the chocolate kiss and put it underneath the railing and pushed it outside, walked around, got my chocolate kiss and my Nerf football, and I was walking along the railroad tracks eating my chocolate kiss. So all of a sudden I see a car that looks like my mother's, and so I throw the kiss and the football, chocolate kiss and the football over into the bushes in the high grass. And she pulls up and says, what are you doing? And I say, nothing. And I have chocolate all over my mouth. So she knew what was going on. She took me to Walmart. She told the manager, the cops came, they put me in handcuffs. They came and talked to me. I was scared. I was even crying. Taught me about right and wrong, taught me about respecting other people's property, not stealing things because it's not right. You never know everyone's situation, how hard they work to get what they have, and so taking someone else, about stealing and about doing the right thing. So that was a lesson that I learned the hard way, and it taught me a very valuable lesson. So I wanted to share that with you guys, because I feel like being Valentine's Day, there's a lot of lessons we can learn in life and so forth, if we're open-minded and willing to change, and which is what it's all about. Every day we're changing. Like Hercules says, the only thing that's constant is change. So you have to be willing to adapt and be flexible. And it all comes back to a chocolate kiss. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care.